A 42-year-old man sustained a gunshot wound about 2 kilometers away from a live firing activity conducted by the Singapore Armed Forces yesterday. Police say the man was cycling with his friends in a restricted area that the public does not have access to. He is in a stable condition at the National University of Singapore. Teng has this report.
The Chestnut Nature Park is frequented by cyclists looking for a more rugged challenge. But last night, the police were alerted to a cyclist being hospitalized for a lower back bullet wound. CNA understands that the man was cycling with his friends in the Chestnut Nature Park before eventually finding his way here. The Defence Ministry says he sustained his injury about 2.3 kilometres away from the Nee Soon 500-metre open range. There are also other nature parks that people could enter from. Now, this right here behind me is a live firing area sign. It's very clear that anything from this point onwards is off limits. And these signboards are difficult to miss because they're right at the edge of the footpath. Now, just about 20 steps down the same footpath, there are even more of such live firing signs. But there's nothing stopping a cyclist or a jogger from going off the path. There are no physical barricades, as you can see, and the forest is not dense at all. One cyclist also told me earlier that it's common to see cyclists going off the beaten path.
There's designated signs and all. So if you go off path, it's really your own responsibility, your own free will.
Under the Military Manoeuvres Act, the public is not allowed to enter gazetted areas meant for live firing exercises. The islands of Pulau Sudong, Pulau Senang and Pulau Pawai, as well as their surrounding waters, are gazetted live firing areas. Besides these islands, there are also several live firing zones across Singapore's main island. MINDEF usually posts public advisories to alert the public of military and live firing exercises. Investigations are ongoing and foul play is not suspected. Nee Soon Range has suspended live firing activities as a precautionary measure.
The Singapore Armed Forces conducts live firing exercises throughout the year. Let's take a closer look at some of the standard issue weapons used for such activities. Starting with the SAR-21 or the 21st Century Singapore Assault Rifle. Now, this is the weapon typically issued to SAF recruits upon enlistment. The width of its bullet is 5.56 millimeters, and the rifle is effective for almost half a kilometer. Next is the General Purpose Machine Gun, or GPMG. It's carried by the infantry and is capable of producing sustained fire over longer periods. Weighing about 11 kilograms, the GPMG fires the larger 7.62 millimeter bullet and has an effective range of about 800 meters. And for the light machine gun, this is an infantry support weapon designed for soldiers to deliver suppressive firepower. It fires the same type of bullets as the SAR-21 and has an effective range of 600 meters. Other longer-range specialized weapons, like sniper rifles, may also be used in exercises. Experts say bullets can often travel further than an effective range. That's why the SAF marks a large area around the live firing zones as off-limits to keep the public safe.
In this case, maybe the bullet fire hit at a kind of the wrong angle and it kind of ricocheted out of the range. So in this way, there is a possibility that the bullet might ricochet out and it traveled a lot further. And if it does that, it will fly out and up and out until it kind of runs out of power.